City 2, Fulham 0, or should I say Fulham 0, Manchester City 2, because it was at Craven Cottage, so Fulham's name in the scoreboard would be first. Champions League football secured, third place secured. Pretty comfortable game in the end. Although Fulham did have some good chances, I thought Ederson had a very good game today. He did make a few good saves. Andres Pereira side net and had a good chance for Fulham and he missed it. I'm surprised De Bruyne only played like about 5-10 minutes in his last game though. That's the main shock from today for me. Because I thought he was either going to start or at least get half an hour to 40 minutes. But it wasn't to be. But anyway, thank you for everything, Kevin De Bruyne. And I wish you all the best of luck, whether you decide to go in your next chapter. Because it doesn't look like he's going to retire. It does look like Kevin De Bruyne will be playing in another football team's shirt and not Manchester City from next season. And it's looking like it might be Napoli as, like, things currently stand with, like, latest reports and stuff. But I think that would be a good move for him, you know. Like, linking up with Lukaku and that. Napoli, a pretty good side as well. Just won the Serie A title. But let's talk about more today's game. Ilkay Gundogan, absolutely brilliant. Overhead kick. Even though it's only inside the box, you still can't take that away from him because he still could have missed it because there was Fulham players on him as well. And it's still a very difficult skill to do, whatever way you look at it, whether you look at it inside the box or outside the box. And Fulham's not an easy place to go. Arsenal went there, dropped points. Liverpool went there, lost. And we went there, and it was fairly comfortable from start to finish. First 25 minutes, we was all over them. Then Fulham got into the game a bit. They had a few chances. Ederson, I thought, that's his best game all season for me, really. Because he made a few good saves. And if it wasn't for him, Fulham could have had a goal here or two. Haaland got on the score sheet. Hopefully that will get his confidence up going into the Club World Cup. And there was a good penalty as well. Bernd Leno sent him the wrong way. Doku, I thought, was solid. I thought Gonzalez was solid, or Nico, whatever you want to class him as, because he does say he wants to be classed as Nico when you call his name, but because he's never going to watch this channel, I can call him Gonzalez, I suppose, because if he's not going to watch it, I don't think anyone's going to particularly care, really, are they? But big win. Champions League football secured. Can we win it? It all depends on what we do in the transfer window. You've got Chelsea who've also made Champions League today. I didn't expect them to go to the City ground and win, but they did, so fair play to them. Aston Villa missed out on it. Unlucky for them. United, 15th. Well done, lads. You didn't finish 17th, and you didn't finish 16th. Well done, though. But it's still your lowest finish in Premier League history. So, unlucky, lads. Maybe next year. Talk about a bit about the Diaz handball. For me, I think it's harsh if it would have been given because he did kick it off his arm. And I think there was a similar incident in the first half where Tete sort of miscontrolled the ball and it went off his hand. So if you're giving the Diaz one, you should have really given that as well. So it's sort of fair when you look at it because it evens it out a bit. But yeah. Could we have had a better season? 100%. But third place, FA Cup runners-up, not particularly bad. Could it have been a lot better? Yes. But considering the circumstances of Rodri being out for the entire season, like pretty much anyway, and like loads of other players out like for a lot of the season, like Kanji, Ake, John Stones, I think I'm taking it. Because there was one point where I thought we wasn't even going to get Conference League, never mind Champions League. So to get Champions League football in a season where there was one point where we had one win in 13 matches is a successful season in my eyes. It's still not a great season. I'd probably say like 4.5 out of 10 for this season, but it would probably got to a 5 or a 6 if we were to go on to win the Club World Cup in America in June. But I'm saying it's a solid season. Well, not solid, like, it's still relatively poor, but I thought there was one point where we wasn't going to get European football at all. So I'm taking it. We finished 3 points behind Arsenal. Realistically, could we have finished above them? If we'd have beaten Southampton, we would have given them a good run for the money. Southampton was the game that really cost us in terms of not being able to finish second. But it is what it is. They've still not got a European Cup, and we have. And I'm going to leave it on that. And thanks for everything, De Bruyne. City till we die, up the Blues. And I should be doing some content around the Champions League final. With that being next week, as a neutral video, I might do that. And I might do some videos in the week if there's anything about transfers and stuff like that. But if not, then have a good rest of your week and it's a bank holiday weekend as well. I know I'm already off because I'm off school for a week May holiday, but if anyone who wasn't supposed to be off is off on Monday, then have a good bank holiday and take care of yourself and stay safe and well out there. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.